Oh, hi, good morning, everyone. This is Life Issue and this is Blessing. Okay, so I'm doing a car journey and I just want to talk about trust in relationship in our life. Okay, um, something happened to me yesterday that actually made me wonder um, how much do we trust our children, and how do we show them that we trust them? And when that trust is broken, when they feel as if we don't trust them, how do they feel? Okay, I mean, a mom or a parent should be able to trust their child. You should know your child good enough to be able to trust your child and to know what your child should be able to do. I know children grow up, and I know children sometimes, they kind of like learn things from, other children. But at what point should you as a parent not be able to trust your child, not be able to vouch for your child? And what happens at that particular point when you cannot trust your child anymore, or when you feel as if you don't even know if you should trust your child, and then you find out that your child was actually telling the truth? I couldn't sleep yesterday night. To be frank with you, I was awake till like 3 p.m. just because of something that happened at home. Now I'll go through the story, then I'll tell you, my learning from this, and how I felt about this. So I bought my son a phone. Well, he has a Galaxy 5 phone. Just because I didn't want to buy a PlayStation or any of these game app. So I gave him a phone so that sometimes I can reach him to know where he is and everything. And remember, he's still young. He's just turning 6. And he's been wanting to take the phone to school. Every time he wants to take this phone to school, but I keep telling him, no, you can't take it to school. Your school is not allowed for you to take it to school. And you know what? I trust my son. I really trust him. I've brought him, up to know that he can tell me anything. We do talk about things. I brought him to know that I will not be angry with him if he tells me the truth. So we have that discussion. Even if he does something wrong and he own up and he tells me the truth, I will never be angry with him. That is my understanding with him. So, and he knows that we're Christian. He understands the Bible, understand what, the meaning of, lying and what Jesus Christ feels about it. So we bring him up in a Christian home and is a Christian way. And we have this discussion almost every time all of our life. And my son is that kind of a child that he will never go to the fridge to take anything without asking me. And he will never, do something with, even if it's bad, if he does something bad in school, he will come back and we'll talk about it, and we'll talk about the moral of it. I try not to shout because I don't believe in shouting. I don't believe that I have to beat up a child. Yeah, sometimes I get angry, but even when I get angry and I raise my voice, I'll still sitting back and we'll go through the process. What happened? What did he do wrong? Because I just believe that shouting at a child it's not going to work. It doesn't work. So back to what happened yesterday. So I came back home and my son normally uses his phone, so I didn't see him using his phone. So I was like, oh, that's strange. Where is your phone? He said, Mom, I can't find it. I said, you can't find it. I said, that's strange. So where did you keep it? He was like, I don't know. So I was like, okay, it's not in the parlor. I went to look everywhere. The parlor wasn't there. So I was like, okay, now they had something in school yesterday, and I know as a mom that he didn't take it to school because I packed his bag, I packed his lunch pack, I dropped him in school, and he had my phone in the car. So there was no way I could vision him taking the phone to school. I was like, okay, we're just having that discussion. Okay, did you take it to school? Did you not tell me? He was like, Mom, no, I didn't take it to school. I was like, did you mistakenly, when you're trying to put words into children's mouths, it is very, very wrong. So I was like, okay, I know you didn't take it to school. Just for me to know if he's going to tell me the truth, that did you mistakenly put it in the bag? Maybe it was an accident, and then, you took it to school. And he was like, Mommy, I don't know. Maybe, I'm not sure. But it was my word. I was trying to make him feel as if he put it into his bag. But I just said, okay, it's okay. So he said a word. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna call your teacher, because I didn't know where the phone was. It wasn't at home. I searched everywhere at home. It wasn't at home. Well, I thought I have searched everywhere. I used the word I thought I've searched, because it wasn't in the parlor. I searched his room. It wasn't there. So that was the only possible places that I know he could keep it. And I was like, okay. So I didn't want to tell him he's lying. I tried not to tell him you're lying, you took it to school, because I wasn't sure. My husband came out, and my husband was like, oh, you're lying. Let me start lying. He took it to school. I know he took it to school. I know, and because when he came back, he didn't bring out his phone. Normally he would go straight to his phone and get the phone, but he didn't bring out his phone. I was even telling him, I was like, okay. I said, okay, calm down. Let's not say he's lying, okay, because we are not sure. And he started crying. He was like, Mom, don't you trust me? And he used that word, Mom, don't you trust me? Mom, I wouldn't lie to you. I would never lie to you, Mom. Don't you trust me? And when he said that, as a mom, my heart was broken. And I was like, yes, I trust my child. I should be able to trust him. He has never shown me any sign of him not listening to me, of him doing the wrong thing, for me not to trust him. So I told my husband, you know what, let's not say he did this. We're not sure what the phone is. He's saying he didn't do it. Let's treat this in a different way. So I went back to him. I said, okay, all right, babe, I trust you, and I think you didn't take it to school, but maybe it just was in your bag. Maybe mommy put it in your bag. He said, I don't know. It's okay. I'm going to call your teacher the next morning. That's this morning. I'm going to find out if you actually took maybe mistakenly. He was like, okay, Mom, but I know I didn't take it. It wasn't in my book bag. I didn't see it in school. I was like, okay, no problem. But he went to his room. He was quiet, because he was in his mind. He didn't know if he had it in his bag. He wasn't sure, because it could happen. But so he was like, oh, Mom, but what if it was in my bag? Are you still gonna trust me? I didn't know what to answer. I was like, well, if it's in your bag, we'll talk about it, okay? Then we'll talk about the trust issue. And then he went straight to his room and he slept off. All right. So as a mom, I couldn't sleep, because that's my son. He's afraid that I might not trust him if something happens, if I call his teacher and the phone was in his bag or something. And I was like, what if I was the one that put the phone there and I could not remember, and now I'm saying that he's the one that put it? So I was like in that kind of quagmire. So he went to bed, and you know what? I tried to search everywhere again. It was around 2 a.m. I just couldn't sleep, because I know he went to bed not happy, and I know he's gonna wake up, thinking about it. So about 2 a.m. I woke up and I said, let me go and search my own room. And I went to search my own room. I couldn't still find the phone. So I sent a message to some people, like his best friends. There are people that I know that if he had the phone in school, he would definitely show them the phone. And the parents said, okay, they didn't, they will ask the children this morning. So this morning I got, a response back from them that, okay, the children didn't see the phone in school. So I knew that my son did not take that phone to school. I had this conviction he didn't take that phone to school. So when he woke up this morning, I told him, okay, you know what, I trust you. I know you didn't take the phone to school. I do believe you. And I don't know where the phone is. It doesn't matter. But just know that my mom trusts you. You didn't take the phone to school. And he was happy. So I got into my car this morning. Just this morning, got into my car, only for me to see the phone there. The phone was actually in my car. He must have left it in my car yesterday morning, and he didn't take it to school. So he brought it into my car and left it in my car. And I was so happy that at least, because I didn't drop him this morning, but he didn't see the phone that is in my car now. And I was so happy that I trusted him. I told him I trusted him. When I get home today, I'm going to tell him where the phone was, and I'm going to tell him that, I trusted you. Sometimes parents, we need to try to mind how we react when it comes to issue with our children. I know children sometimes will lie. I know children sometimes will not do the right thing, but we need to learn how to not overreact and learn how to not break that bond and that relationship with our children. This has taught me a lesson, and I hope the way I handled it was the right way. And I said, God, please always give me wisdom to know how to handle it, because I did not break that relationship, and I made him feel that I trust him no matter what. And I'm happy. So I'm going to work now very happy that I did not break that relationship with my son, and that he believes that mom trusts him and not mom believes in him. And I'm just going to say, moms out there, we need to be very careful how we deal with our children, and not try to break that relationship with our children, and always to believe in our children. Sometimes they will err, yes, sometimes they will lie, but you know what? We also need to learn how to address it when they lie. Okay, all right, so this is my thought this morning. I just wanted to share this story with you, so someone will learn from my way of handling things, or the way I deal with it, and someone should know that there are different ways to handle issues when it comes to children. Maybe because of my training, I know how to handle things in a different way. If I was in Nigeria, maybe I could have started beating him, I could have started shouting at him, I could have even accused him and called him names, but I didn't, because I needed to know the facts first before I can do anything. All right, thank you so much for listening to me. I'll come back to you tomorrow. Let's keep living and let's keep having fun. Thank you.